Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Jai Hind, and welcome to the platform of Khan Global Studies. I hope I am properly audible and visible to all of you. Good evening. So, a very warm welcome to all of you for joining the session. And we are starting our daily current affairs session. And in today's session, the topics which we are going to discuss, let us first have a look at this. The first topic which we are going to talk about is related to the quick commerce regulation. This is one thing which is related to your GS paper 3 part of economy, and we are going to discuss it. The second topic which we are going to discuss about is related to the prosecution of public servant. It is related to polity GS paper 2. The third topic which we are going to talk about is from environment section, Valley of Flower National Park, PT environment. And then we are going to talk this one topic about the Shakcham Valley, which is there in Jammu and Kashmir. So these are the topics which we are going to discuss about in today's session. We will see them one by one. But before we go into that, we are going to solve some questions, some MCQs on the basis of the previous sessions. So let's start with some questions. First one is related to PSLV. PSLV is a 4-stage solid engine for launching satellites in low Earth orbit. It has been used for launching most of the communication satellites of India. So which of the statements given above are correct? Here we have the first thing. Here we have the first option. PSLV is the 4-stage solid engine for launching satellites in low Earth orbit. Second statement is saying that it has been used for launching most of the communication satellites of India. So which of the statements given above are correct? Okay, there is one answer from Pragya, that is option number B. B option and D option. Radhe Radhe Vanshika, good evening. B option and D option. There is one from Ahmed Mansoori. That is only one. Good evening, Chandresh. So today is Makar Sankranti also. So I wish you all a very happy Makar Sankranti. B option. Now, if we look at this, PSLV is the 4-stage solid engine. This one is incorrect. It is not just a solid engine. It is a solid plus liquid engine. It is a combo of solid and liquid engine. So first option is incorrect. Second says that it has been used for launching most of the communication satellites of India. You will find that most of the communication satellites in India has been launched by the foreign help, by the help of France and other countries. It is not by PSLV. Why? One thing which we can see is when we are talking about the communication satellites, there are two things. First, they are heavy. They are quite much heavy. Plus, they have to be transferred in the geo transfer orbit. So whenever we have to launch GSAT satellites, we are mostly using either our GSLV or we are depending on other countries for launching of these satellites. So here the correct answer will be option number D, that is neither one nor two. Consider the following: UAE, Israel, Australia, Pakistan. How many of the above are parties to Pax Silica? How many of them are parties to this Pax Silica? So give me the answer of the second question. In first question, many answers were incorrect. In the first question, many of you have given incorrect answer. Sir, I recently purchased UPSC 2027 batch, started my preparation, attending my first current affair classes. So I wanted to know how I can approach current affair and your current affair classes. See, Karthik, there is this simple thing. We are having this current affair sessions from Monday to Friday on regular basis. So with the help of these classes, you will be getting a minimum of 70 to 80 topics per month. And if you are able to complete even those 70 to 80 topics per month, it will be more than sufficient for you. You will find that in these sessions, along with the PDF, you are getting some handwritten thing on board also, plus some PDF notes also. So if you just go through making those notes and following those articles on daily basis, that will be more than sufficient. What is Pax Silica? I think you may not have attended yesterday's session. Pax Silica is one of that group which has been formed by US. It is a multilateral initiative which has been formed by US. Okay. So here we look at this. 1, 2 and 3, they are part of it. Pakistan is not a part of it. Pakistan is not a party to this. Pax Silica is a multilateral initiative started by United States, and this is ensuring, this aims to ensure that there is a supply, a resilient supply chain of semiconductor, artificial intelligence, critical minerals, etc. So for this, they have made a grouping of 9 countries. Initially, India has not been invited, but the US ambassador has been saying this, that in the upcoming month, there will also be invitation to India. Now coming to the third part, HPV virus infects only females. It is responsible for cervical cancer among women. It is transmitted through sexual contacts. हिंदी मीडियम में क्लास नहीं होगा क्या? यस यस, हिंदी मीडियम में भी क्लास होगा at 6 p.m. At 6 p.m. we will have the same classes and topics in Hindi medium also. C option. C option is for option number 2 and 3. So yes, it is not infecting only females, even males can also be infected. It is responsible for cervical cancer among women. It is transmitted through sexual contacts. So C option is correct here. C option is correct here. So that's why the answer here is option number C, 2 and 3 only. So now let's start with today's topic, quick commerce regulations. Quick commerce regulations. 5 question. देखो Shankar, we are trying to frame one thing, like in upcoming days, we will try to do this one thing, like on the basis of current affairs, we would be providing this MCQ in a different form, so that here we can save time and at the same time we can practice more question. So we are coming with some arrangement in upcoming days so that we can solve more questions also on daily basis with respect to current affairs, and at the same time we can cover more topics also. In upcoming few days we will be starting that part also. Now coming to this one part, quick commerce platforms to stop 10-minute service. So here you have to be aware about certain things. First of all, what is quick commerce? Can you tell me what is the concept of quick commerce? What is the concept of quick commerce? What is this concept of quick commerce? What we call as quick commerce? What is this concept of this quick commerce? Quick commerce means delivery in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Fast delivery from commerce platform, e-commerce platform. So this is a type of like a e-commerce platform. There is a e-commerce platform promising delivery within 30 minutes. Even if it is within 30 minutes, it comes under the category of quick commerce. Even if it is within 30 minutes, it is classified as part of quick commerce. Okay. So delivery which is within 30 minutes, that is something which is called as quick commerce. Now this quick commerce has been rising a lot. How much they have been rising? Let me show you this one figure, that what is their extent. Okay. What is their extent? Let me show you this one figure. In financial year 2022, this was having value of 4,500 crore. Then it increased up to 16,800 crore, 30,000 crore. And in financial year 2025, it is expected to cross 64,000 crore. You can witness this one thing, that from 4,500 crores in financial year 2022, it has increased up to 64,000 crore within just 3 to 4 years. In just 4 financial years, it has grown from 4,500 crore to 64,000 crore. That is the extent of quick commerce. Okay. Now, at the same time, you can see it is estimated that by financial year 2028, it is projected that it is going to cross 2 lakh crore. It is going to cross 2 lakh crore. That is going to be the value of e-commerce, quick commerce in upcoming days. So quick commerce has been rising. Quick commerce has been rising. So this is one thing which we are seeing, that this is continuously rising. So this is a retail model which is delivering the goods to the customer within 10 to 30 minutes. You will find they have got super fast delivery. There is a concept called as dark stores. So what exactly are dark stores? That is also concept here, the concept of dark stores. So what is this concept of dark store? Are you aware about this? Are you aware about this concept of dark store? In the context of e-commerce or quick commerce, there is one thing called as dark stores. Are you aware about this concept of dark store? What is it exactly? They are basically warehouses. If you look at this, they are warehouses or godowns. They are warehouses or godowns. And generally you will find that these are certain things. These are some certain things which are located in the vicinity of consumers. Located in vicinity of consumers. This is something which is there in the vicinity of the consumers. Let me give you one idea. How does this entire thing operate? Let's say that this is an entire town. Now there are different blocks. There are different blocks in this town. There are different areas. There are different areas in this town, like A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J. Okay. So let's say that this is one town and there are different areas. Now, what the e-commerce companies are generally doing, they are not having one store, one large store for the entire city. Rather than that, they are having this one model that in each of these blocks, they are having a store. They are having a factory here. So you will find that no physical sale of goods from here. No physical sale of goods. No physical sale of goods from these stores. So these stores are not selling any such physical items. They are often located in some like streets, in some areas as a godown. So there you will find that these dark stores are there in all these blocks. And how they are able to promise this 10-minute delivery or 15-minute delivery, most of the time you will find that they are lying in the vicinity of your area. I don't know if you have been ordering on Zomato, or sorry, not Zomato, there is Zepto, Blinkit, Swiggy, Instamart. When you will generally order it from these stores, you will find that they will show you on the map that their store is located in your vicinity. Their dark store is located in your vicinity, often in a radius of 1 to 2 kilometers. They are generally in a radius of 1 to 2 kilometers. So wherever there is high population density, they are having the dark stores over there. They know that these people are having frequent order. So in the middle of that neighborhood itself, they are having these dark stores. And from these dark stores, the delivery executives are delivering the order in a very lesser amount of time. So this is one thing which we see in the case of dark store. Now there is this one thing, there is this one criticism. There has been this one criticism that these dark stores, when we talk about the quick commerce, there is this one criticism. What? There is excessive stress on delivery, excessive stress on delivery executive in order to deliver the items on time. They are often driving fast, they are driving in a rash manner. So this is one thing which has been seen with the quick commerce delivery persons, that they are not driving because they have a pressure, they have to deliver in 10 minutes or 5 minutes or 7 minutes. Okay. So what we see that unsafe work condition, there is this unsafe work condition. So that is also there for the quick commerce delivery persons. Now keeping this one thing in mind, Government of India, they have got a negotiation with quick commerce companies. There was a negotiation with the quick commerce companies. And finally, there is an agreement. And what is this agreement? There is no such ban. Remember this one part, there is no such ban on quick delivery, or there is no such ban on quick commerce. There is no such ban on quick commerce, or it has not been said that you cannot deliver in 10 minutes. It has been simply said that it's not that you cannot deliver in 5 minutes, you cannot deliver in 10 minutes. There is just one simple guideline from the government that you will not advertise or marketize this, that we are going to deliver in 10 minutes. There is just this one guideline, and there is not agreement, there is a guideline, that there is this one guideline. No promises or advertisements about 10-minute delivery. About 10-minute delivery. So this is one thing which has been said. Government has made it clear to the quick commerce companies that you don't have to go for this promise that we will deliver your goods within 10 minutes. Within 10 minutes. So this is one thing which has been told to the quick commerce companies, that you cannot promise this now, that I am going to deliver your order in 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes. You may have seen that many of the companies were having their t-shirts. The delivery executive, they used to wear this t-shirt, and on that t-shirt it was written that 10 minutes delivery, 6 minutes delivery. So that was the one from a promotion which was going on. And you can see the consumer's mindset also. You can see the consumer's mindset also. The consumers have also started asking for this because the companies have made them this given them this temptation that your order is going to be delivered in 10 minutes or 5 minutes or 6 minutes. Earlier, the same people used to wait even for 1 hour or 2 hours. When they were used to deliver from, when they were ordering from any such e-commerce, they used to wait for 5 days, 6 days also. But now, there is a 5 or 10 minutes delivery. So, they are not ready to wait at all. Earlier, there was a time when if you are ordering today, you might be getting your order tomorrow or day after tomorrow. The slots were like this, that you are not getting immediate delivery, you will be getting delivery after 1 day or 2 days or 6 hours, 8 hours. But now with the rise of this quick commerce, now people also have this one thing that they want their order to be delivered within 5 to 10 minutes. So that is one of the challenge. Is any delivery in a microsecond? There is only one delivery in microsecond. Okay. There is only one delivery in microsecond. You know what? Just call your parents or go to your parents and tell them, I don't feel like studying. I don't feel like I want to study. Then you will get the delivery instantly within microseconds. There is only one thing where you will get microseconds delivery. Tell them I don't want to study or tell them I don't feel like studying today. So then you will understand the microsecond delivery. So this is the first topic. Now coming to the second part, prosecution of public servants. Prosecution of public servants. When we talk about the prosecution of public servant, there is a Supreme Court judgment. There is a Supreme Court judgment, but this judgment has not led to any conclusion. So let us first try to understand what is the context of this story. What is the context here? What is the context here? There is an act, Prevention of Corruption Act. There is this one act called as Prevention of Corruption. Act of 1988. Now, in this Prevention of Corruption Act 1988, there is a Section 17A. Section 17A, which is somewhat controversial. This is one such act, this is one such section of Prevention of Corruption Act, which is something controversial. Prosecution means to to file any case or to start any investigation against someone. To prosecute someone, it means to file a case against them or to investigate a case against them. That is the meaning of prosecution. So here we see that there is this Section 17A. Section 17A. What it does, what is the root thing here? What is the main part here? It says that suppose there is a public official. There is a public official or a government officer. There is a government officer. If there is a government officer, so in respect of that government officer, police cannot start investigation Police cannot start investigation. Start investigation against an officer without the permission of competent authority. Like suppose that if there is a IS officer, and let's say that this IS officer, there is someone who is alleging that this IS officer X, let's say there is a IS officer X Prasad. Now suppose that this IS officer is corrupt. And if the police want to start an investigation against this IS officer, they cannot do it. They cannot start an investigation against this IS officer. There is another part. Suppose someone has been caught red-handed doing some crime, so then it is a different matter. Like someone is directly taking the bribe in front of the police officer with anyone, so then they can take action. But other than that, on simply some like information, some intelligence, some information, they cannot start a case against that IS officer without the permission of the competent authority. Now, in case of IS officer, who will be that competent authority? It will be the union government. Why? Because IS officers are recruited by the union government. In the case of SDM, it will be the state government. That without the permission of the state government, the police cannot frame a case. The police cannot frame a case against any SDM also. So, police cannot investigate a case against an officer without the permission. Now, again, this permission can be given, means this permission can be given within 3 months or max 4 months. Means there is one exception that if they want, they can get an extension of 1 month extra. They can get an extension of 1 month extra, but within 3 months, generally they have to give the permission or they have to deny it. Either they can give it or they can deny it. So with the permission of the competent authority only, there can be a case which can be initiated against any public officer. So this is one part, like this police cannot start investigation against an officer without the permission of the competent authority. And this permission has to be taken in case of the union servants, from the union government, from the state government officers, from the state government, etc. So this is one thing which we see that there is a section 17A. Now there is this one like controversy with respect to that. So there was a case in Supreme Court with respect to this section 17A, the section 17A of this Prevention of Corruption Act 1988. So now what did the Supreme Court do? So Supreme Court gave a split verdict. There is one thing called as a split verdict. What is a split verdict? Suppose there are two judges. And both of them have given different opinions. Difference in opinion. So Supreme Court has given a split verdict with respect to this act. With respect to this act, Supreme Court has given a split verdict. And what has been said? Justice B.V. Nagaratna, she said that Section 17A of the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988 was plainly unconstitutional. He said that this is completely unconstitutional. Whereas Justice K.V. Vishwanathan, he said that sanction must be decided by an independent authority like Lokpal or Lok Ayukt. So he says that the mere possibility of abuse of an otherwise valid provision cannot be a ground for declaring it unconstitutional. He said that yes, there is a chance that there can be a misuse of this. There is a possibility that there is a chance that it can be misused. Maybe the union government will not give the permission. Maybe the union government is not giving the permission, or the state government is not giving the permission. The state government is trying to defend that public servant, or maybe the entire machinery is corrupted. So, but that is a rare possibility. That is something which is a rare possibility, because corruption is nowhere there in India. Have you ever seen corruption in India? So, Supreme Court judge has said that there is a mere possibility of corruption, and just because of that corruption thing, we cannot declare this as invalid. So this is the two verdict of two different judges of Supreme Court. So now there is no such decision. In fact, there is no such decision. So now what is done? In this case, it is going to be forwarded to the Chief Justice of India, and now this case will be again put before a 3-judge bench. So that in 3-judge bench, you are going to get the majority opinion. You are going to get that majority opinion. Now it cannot be a split verdict. 2 of them will agree either to yes or no. At least 2 of them will say either yes or no. So this is one part. Now this has been forwarded to the CJI, the Chief Justice of India. Then the Chief Justice of India will be putting it before another bench, a bench having 3 judges, and they will be deciding this, whether this law, the Section 17A of the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988, is constitutional or not. I hope this part is clear. What is prosecution? What is the Corruption Act of 17A? Do you think there is corruption in India at all? And why would IS officers do any such corruption? Like they are like going through ethics classes in GS paper 4. Why would they do corruption? Like now see this one thing, like you may see this, when we talk about Prevention of Corruption Act, Prevention of Corruption Act 1988. So you might think about this, that this is a very old act. This is a very old act. It has been more than like 33 years. No, sorry, 43 years approximately. It has been more than 43 years. It has been almost 43 years. So why the challenge is there now? In the last 43 years, have there been any challenge to this or not? So remember one thing. Remember this one thing. When we talk about this, there is Section 17A. There is Section 17A. This A here means it is amended. This is through an amendment. This was not part of the original act. This was not part of the original act. This is something which has been added, this is something which has been amended in 2018. So this is something which has been amended in 2018. So now government believes that since we are giving that much good teaching to our IAS officers or public servants, they are very much honest people. They are very much honest people. And when we will allow people to file cases against them, when we will allow the police to investigate cases against them, it will be like a problem in their functioning. They might not be able to function in a proper manner. If there is a regular case on them of corruption or anything, how would they work? So after 2018, the government of India believes that our officers are very ethical people, very ethical people. They are not taking any bribe. They are not indulged in any type of corruption. There may be one or two people, but most of the other IAS officers or other state government officers are truly honest by their nature. So in order to safeguard them, the government of India has come with this one Amendment Act in 2018 in order to prevent the honest, hard-working officers of India. I hope that's clear. I have doubt related to find difference between dharma and panth. That is art and culture question. Don't ask that from me. There is no corruption in India at all. Yes? Do you agree with this line or not? That there is no such corruption in India? They are honest to the, they are honest. They are simply honest. Honesty has no such relativeness. Honesty is absolute. In ethics, you will see this one thing. There are some certain things which are absolute virtue. There is one thing which is relative virtues, relative morality and absolute morality. You may have discussed this one part. There is dharma and panth. Let me go through it in the proper manner and then I will explain it to you someday. Okay. So honesty is something which is an absolute virtue. It is not relative. It is not relative. So they are honest people. It means they are totally honest people. Now, coming to the next part. Valley of Flower National Park. Valley of Flower National Park. So, there is a fire in this part of Valley of Flower and it has been going on for quite some time. So, that's why this one thing is there in the news, the Valley of Flower National Park. This is quite beautiful area. You will find that it is part of this UNESCO World Heritage Site. These days, what we see that like this Valley of Flower, it is part of Nanda Devi biosphere. Part of this Nanda Devi biosphere. It is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Okay, means it is a natural site, a natural World Heritage Site. If you look at this, this area has been quite much famous. It is there in Chamoli district. It is there in the Chamoli district of Uttarakhand. Okay. So it is there in Chamoli district of Uttarakhand. We'll find this in Chamoli district in Chamoli district of Uttarakhand. Like, if you look at this valley of flower, although this is a valley, but you will find that it is at quite a height. Okay. This is situated at 3,300 meter above the sea level. If you look at this, situated at 3,300 meter above the sea level. So it's situated at 3,300 meter above sea level. So this is one location which is quite much famous. In the case of this Uttarakhand, you will find many such areas. One of them is this Valley of National Flower, then Valley of Flower, then we have Corbett National Park also. So here you will find that more than 600 plus flower species are found in this area. You will find that 600 plus flower species in this area. If you look at this area, it is the home to Himalayan rhododendron. There is a flower which is very much famous, Himalayan rhododendron. So it is home to the Himalayan rhododendron, rhododendron flowers also. You will find that it has got many medicinal plants also. This is a home to many of the medicinal plants. You will find it is also home to a snow leopard. This is also a home to snow leopard. This is also a home to a snow leopard. So yes, in this region you will find that multiple types of this flower species are present in this area. Okay. There will be presence of subalpine vegetation. There is presence of subalpine vegetation in this area. So if you look at this, it is truly one of the best locations in Uttarakhand. It is one of the best locations in Uttarakhand. Like, once you visit here, you will always have this one thing in mind. So, in this area, you will find that Chipko movement was also part here. So, this has been one of the very much famous sites, and you can imagine just this one part, that this is a part of UNESCO World Heritage Site. From here itself, you can understand that how much crucial, how much significant this area is. Just look at the beauty of this area. If we are having like a daily current affair class from here, I will be taking classes for 3-4 hours continuously. Okay. If somehow I get the opportunity, I will be taking like 3-4 hours of classes daily from here for current affairs. Okay. So you can find that green background also in the past. In the a green and yellowish and different type of flowers will be there. So from different locations, I will be taking the classes. So this is the Valley of Flower National Park, and you can find this one thing, that there is a fire which is going on this area. A fire which is going on in this area. So that is why it is there in the news. Now, there is one topic, fire sat. There is this one topic, fire sat. Are you aware about this? Offline में आ जाएंगे. गुरुकुल सिस्टम. हाँ, तो देखो वहां पे आपको फल फूल खाना पड़ेगा. नो इंटरनेट, ओनली नेचुरल थिंग्स, और मिनिमम लाइक रिसोर्सेज, रिसाइकलिंग, ये सब चीज करना होगा. So are you aware about this one thing called as fire sat? Any idea about this? What is fire sat? Early warning system. Yes. This is a early warning system, correct? This is a early warning system. This is a early warning system for fire. So this has been launched by Google. This is something which has been launched by Google in association with Earth Fire Alliance and others. With Earth Fire Alliance and others. There are many such companies, many such associations which are there. Okay. So this is a satellite of Google. It's in association with Earth Fire Alliance and other. So this has the capability, if we talk about its capability, it can detect fire. This is something which can detect fire in 5 meter to 5 meter area. This has a capacity to detect fire in a very small resolution of 5 meter into 5 meter. So that is why this is quite famous, FireSat. This has a resolution. This can detect fire into 5 meter resolution also. The normal satellites are able to detect fire if it is spread over 1 or 2 acres. Generally, the normal satellites are able to track it if it is spread over 1 or 2 acres. But this is one such part which can detect fire even in 5 into 5 square meter area. Okay. So that is FireSat. Okay. So this is one part. Now coming to the next portion, that is this one valley. Okay. So there is a controversy between India and China also with respect to this. With respect to this Sakshgam Valley. With respect to this Sakshgam Valley, there is a conflict between India and China also. So if you look at this, this is something which was part of this Pakistan occupied Kashmir. Okay. This is the territory of India. Remember one thing first and foremost, this is a territory of India. Now, it was under control of Pakistan. It was under control of Pakistan. So it was part of POK. It was part of the Pakistan occupied Kashmir. But in 1963, in order to have a better relations with China, what happened that in 1963, Pakistan ceded this portion to China. So Pakistan has ceded this portion to China. So that is the part here. And in Sakshgam Valley, China has been making its Belt and Road Initiative projects also. Belt and Road initiatives has been passing through Gilgit-Baltistan area. So Sakshgam Valley is one such region which has been ceded to China by Pakistan. So if you look at this entire area, you will see it here that this is the part which is actually under control of, this is the part which is actually under control of India right now. The remaining portion, a very large portion here, is something which is being controlled either by Pakistan or China. So a significant portion of Jammu and Kashmir is still under the control of Pakistan as well as China. So illegally ceded by Pakistan to China, of course, yes. So this is an illegal cession to China. You can see this area, Aksai Chin. This is the area of Aksai Chin which China has been controlling since the 1962 war. This is the part of Siachen Glacier This is controlled by India, but Pakistan is claiming this area. Okay. This is the area of Gilgit-Baltistan. This is part of India, but it is controlled by Pakistan right now. So this is the part here. This is the area, Jammu and Kashmir issue. There has been more than 75 years, but we have not been able to take it back. Despite several governments, despite several claims, despite several negotiations, the ground reality has not changed. So this is one part which we see in case of this area. If you look at this, like China has got a significant portion of Indian territory, and Pakistan is controlling quite a larger share of area. सर एक बात थी, do you know big crunch theory? हाँ, big crunch theory is a proposition. This is a proposition. Like there is one thing called as Big Bang theory. Big Bang theory is the theory which says that the entire universe has started from this Big Bang, a huge gigantic explosion. And Big Crunch theory is saying that there will be a time when the entire universe is going to collapse. It will become that one single point once again. That is the Big Crunch theory. I think in one of the class in the daily current affairs session itself, we have discussed about Big Crunch theory. We have discussed about this Big Crunch theory in one of the sessions. So I hope these topics are clear. I hope these topics are clear. First of all, we have seen about the quick commerce regulations. Second part which we have discussed about is the prosecution of public servants, the honest public servants, the Valley of Flower National Park, and then Shakshgam Valley, which is there in Jammu and Kashmir. How to get this area, because now China is involved in this area. I have no answer to this. To be very much honest, I have no answer to this. But how we would be able to get this area? This is quite a challenge in the present times. अच्छा, मैं भी वो फिनोमेना जानता हूँ, बट डर लगता है कि वो फिनोमेना पहले आ जाएगी, एसए की क्लास के पहले ना आ जाए. नाइस. ओके. Happy Makar Sankranti, all of you. These days, I am listening daily something about Pragati platform on AI and News Bulletin. Pragati platform is there. Government has got this Pragati platform for tracking the working of different institutions. Yes, Rishabh. If you want, we can discuss about Pragati platform also. In next session, we will discuss. Telkut or lie? नहीं मिला. मीन्स है बट नहीं मिला है. ऑप्शनल बैच कब लेना चाहिए? जब या अभी फाउंडेशन ले ले. If you can manage, Rishabh, you can take it right now, or you think that you have time, so then after completion of foundation also you can start. Meanwhile, you can go through some of the basic things related to it. Like suppose you can go through some of the previous year questions, and if your optional is, let's say, PSIR or sociology, public administration, so then you can go through some of the basic graduation books of IGNOU and others. So that is one thing which you can do. Very soon, Nilu, very soon. So thank you so much. Baki, I have been told that many people are celebrating Makar Sankranti tomorrow. So I have been instructed, I have been ordered that there will be Makar Sankranti tomorrow. So I have no control over these things. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Let's meet in the next session and then we will discuss other. Thank you and take care.